What's up? What is up, my Blessties? I wanted to come on here and share a video. I'm wore out. I didn't try to do this video like 3 or 4 times and it just will not save properly here on TikTok. So if anybody has any tips or anything they want to share, yeah. But I'm gonna keep going on, okay? So I want to share with you all, if you are in a season right now where you feel unseen, you feel unnoticed, I want to share that God has not forgotten about you. I know how it feels when you feel like you need this whole big army around you to keep you afloat, to seek validation and to be there for you. Oftentimes when we're in seasons where God is trying to shift us into another season, like I said before, everybody cannot go where God has taken us. Everybody is not spiritually equipped to go where God has taken us spiritually, right? Again, not everybody can go with us spiritually, right? Not everyone is able to understand or be able to discern the things that the Holy Spirit is doing for us, because we all have our own individual will designed by God to get us to where He wants us to be. So God sees the unseen. Let me show you how He sees the unseen. In Genesis chapter 16, verse 13, it says that she gave this name to the Lord who spoke to her. You are the God who sees me, for she said, I have now seen the one who sees me. Hagar felt unseen and abandoned. She was all up in that wilderness season. And even when others didn't notice, God still noticed her, right? So Hagar was in the wilderness season, and she felt forgotten about, right? Casted aside until God met her, right? God meets us where we are at. She realized, you are the God that sees me. Okay. So if we chase human recognition, our worth rises and falls, right? With opinions of others that have no part in the purpose, right? That they have no part in the will that God created for us. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're not the ones that created this life for us, this will for us. He did. So we don't always need to be resting upon another human being's understanding of our situation. We need to seek God, seek the kingdom first. So when we rest in being noticed by God, that is when we live from a place of divine approval rather than human applause. God doesn't call us to hide our light. Being noticed by others for God's glory is different than being noticed for our own glory, right? So when others see the light of Christ shining through us, our compassion, our obedience, and our humility, it draws their attention upward and not inward. Okay? So I just want to encourage you that even though you may feel hidden, you are not forgotten. God rewards what is done in secret. Every day that you are striving and you're continuing to keep on building your relationship with God and you're doing good things that please God, you're planting seeds in the ground. We all are planting seeds every day that we don't even realize that we plant. So God is behind the scenes working things out, even in those little prayers that we have in our heart, those little desires, but we don't speak them, we just feel them. God does all kinds of things for us and surprises us, right? He does the big things, the little things, He does all kinds of things. He says ask for all kinds of things, right? So I want to share with you all some discussion questions and a reflection type of journal prompt that you could use for today's challenge. So when was there a time that you felt unseen by others, but you know that you were seen by God? And how can we balance humility with letting our light shine? In what areas of your life do you seek validation from others instead of God? And how can our actions point ourselves back to Christ and not to another person for validation, right? And then write about an area when you've been striving to be noticed by people, and then ask God to show you how He already sees you. And say to God, Lord, help me rest in your gaze, because that's the one that truly, truly matters. not in another human being. God will put the right people in your life. Trust me. It doesn't mean that you're meant to do life alone, but there are some seasons that we're in where we just feel alone, where maybe God is doing that on purpose because he wants us to see something bigger and experience something bigger beyond our own human capacity of understanding, right? So we just want to pray that God will help us see him when we feel overlooked, and to help us be reminded that he sees us, right? Help us live with a heart that seeks his approval and not anyone else's, and let our life shine so that when others notice us, they actually see God in us, right? They see what he's doing. So even in these seasons that we have hard times, God is always doing a work in us so that we can do a work for others. Okay. So I love you all. I hope this ministered to you guys. If you need Christian community, click on the link in the bio. There are so many resources that we offer here on this side to encourage you and to help you cultivate a relationship with Christ stronger with community, and not by yourself, but with like-minded people that care about your spiritual growth and your spiritual health, right? So tap in. Bible study is every Saturday night. So come in for a word. It's unlike any other, okay? It's really powerful. So I encourage you all. I love you all, and I hope you all have a blessed day.